need to find a way of how we are going to compensate them, even in exam marking, Mr. Speaker. Churches were demolished, mosque, and many other structures, Mr. Speaker. I wish we benchmarked on how NSSF back in Tasia handled the situation when the land was actually invaded, and I'm one of the owners of the Tasia plots, Mr. Speaker. We bought the land illegally, but Mr. Speaker, NSSF recently...
Did I hear you right? You said you did what?
Yes, we got the land illegally, of course. The title belonged to NSSF, but NSSF reasoned together with the Kenyans. We came and found out that it is not worthy actually to demolish the existing buildings. You can have a way of negotiation instead of demolishing. Now we have gone back to zero. Mr. Speaker, who is gaining here? Is it the president? Is it the government? Is it... We are just losing everybody. And when I saw people actually who are crying out there, you cannot even apportion and say that they voted for Kenya Kwanza, they voted for Azimio. This issue need to be totally depoliticized and come back and find a solution on how we are going to issue these Kenyans with at least compensation, Mr. Speaker. And this should come directly to the Minister of Land, because they are the ones who issued title this, Mr. Speaker, without arguing this. And let us not...
Timothy Toritage.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to contribute on this very, very important motion that has been brought before the floor of this House. Honorable Speaker, to begin with, when we're in this House, Honorable Speaker, our fundamental role is to represent our people. And it doesn't matter where those people come from. We are here to represent the citizens of this country from every corner of this republic. Honorable Speaker, the issue of Mavoko and the matters of evictions in Kenya indicts the entire land regime in Kenya. Honorable Speaker, there is something called sanctity of ownership, sanctity of title deeds in this country. Honorable Speaker, it puts us off when someone goes to the Ministry of Lands, does a search, is told the land is valid, proceeds to construct property. Thereafter, that person is told that that property is not properly documented. Yet we have only one ministry in Kenya, the Ministry of Lands, the ministry that issues title deeds. Honorable Speaker, these are innocent Kenyans. These are Kenyans that have borrowed loans. There are Kenyans that have gone to the banks, that have secured their loans in banks. There are Kenyans that have built this property using mortgages. Thereafter, they are evicted in the pretext that the entire process of ownership of the land was not proper. Honorable Speaker, I want to speak for those people because it doesn't matter whether I'm in this side of aisle or the other side. The issue of protecting our people cuts across. Honorable Speaker, some people must be held responsible. If they are in this house, then those individuals must be held responsible. Honorable Speaker, if they are in the lands ministry, then those individuals must be held responsible. Honorable Speaker, there has been a joke going around in this country that if you need to buy, imagine the level of mistrust that we've had in the Ministry of Lands. There is a joke going around that if you want to buy land in Kenya, one, you consult a lawyer. Number two, you consult a surveyor. Number three, you consult a land valuer. And then number four, you consult a drunkard. Honorable Speaker, that is an insult, an indictment to the land regime in this country. So, Honorable Speaker, those people and this government, we must see a way of compensating those people. It doesn't matter. Those people must be taken care of because it is unfortunate that innocent Kenyans their properties can be demolished. Children are not going to school. Churches are being brought down. Honorable Speaker, I am in this side, but I am here to represent and defend the interest of every Kenyan, irrespective of where they come from. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir.